What is the value of the expression 7 plus open parentheses 60 divided by 5 times 6 close parentheses and multiplied by 2 squared? Which option do you think is the correct answer to this question? This expression is so tricky that 98% of people get the wrong answer. Let's go step by step and solve it together. To solve this question, many people first go straight to the parentheses and solve the division between 60 and 5. So, they rewrite this expression as 7 plus 12 times 6 inside the parentheses, then multiplied by 2 squared. And the next step, they perform the multiplication between 12 and 6 and simplify this expression to 7 plus 72 multiplied by 2 squared. Then, they move on to the addition between 7 and 72 and they rewrite this expression as 79 multiplied by 2 squared. And the final step, they go to the exponent and replace this expression with 79 multiplied by 4, which finally gives them the answer 316. And immediately, they conclude that the correct answer to this question is option D. However, this answer is absolutely wrong. Also, some other people when solving this question again go straight to the parentheses, but this time they stop with the multiplication between 5 and 6 because they believe multiplication has a higher priority than division. So, they rewrite this equation as 7 plus 60 divided by 30 inside the parentheses, then multiplied by 2 squared. And the next step, they perform the division between 60 and 30 and simplify this equation to 7 plus 2 multiplied by 2 squared. Next, they go to the exponent and simplify to 7 plus 2 multiplied by 4. And the final step, they perform the multiplication between 2 and 4 because they believe multiplication has priority over addition. So, they rewrite this equation as 7 plus 8, which eventually gives them the answer 15. Then, they quickly say that option B is the correct answer to this question. However, that's definitely wrong. Alright, now let me explain step by step how to solve this expression properly. To solve this question, we need to follow the order of operations, which is PEMDAS. In this rule, P stands for parentheses, E stands for exponent, M stands for multiplication, D stands for division, A stands for addition, and S stands for subtraction. We should perform these operations exactly in order from top to bottom according to the PEMDAS rule. Okay, as you can see in the image, in this expression, first we have an addition sign, then parentheses, after that we have a multiplication sign, and finally an exponent. Okay, we must start with the parentheses first, because parentheses have the highest priority compared to all other operations. And inside the parentheses, first we have a division sign and then a multiplication sign. It's very important to remember that multiplication and division are at the same level of precedence. In this situation, we must start from the left and move toward the right, performing these two operations in order. So, we begin with the division between 60 and 5, and this equation simplifies to 7 plus 12 multiplied by 6. Inside the parentheses, then multiplied by 2 squared. And the next step, we perform the multiplication between 12 and 6 and write this equation as 7 plus 72 multiplied by 2 squared. And the following step, it's time to handle the exponent because according to the PEMDAS rule, after parentheses, exponent has the highest priority than the other operation. So, this equation becomes 7 plus 72 multiplied by 4. And the final step, we perform the multiplication between 72 and 4 and simplify this equation to 7 plus 288, which finally gives us the answer 295. Therefore, option C is the correct answer to this question.